So this is Katie, boys and girls, from Stratford Sodas. Let's put this on the old show and wind Trevor up even more. So there we go, stratfordsodas.co.uk and Instagram. Give her a stalk. Katie, introduce
like
yourself.
Stalkers. Stalk away.
Tell us about your Stratford Sodas then, Katie.
So Stratford have had like a little about us in the kind of their orders that they've had if they've ordered samples from us. We were started because I am a bartender by trade. I'm ironically allergic to a lot of them. Never had any issues with it. I don't know why. It just was good for me. We bored of drinking rum and coke. And the more I got into rum, the more I in now all these distilleries work so hard on creating these individual rums that we all know taste fantastic. You can't drink a spirit neat. Coke just ruined all those individual flavors. Like you can't tell your Asian from your lazy dog if you mix it with Coke. There's like there's
don't
nothing.
Tell us like that.
Only if you mix them with Coke. I mean, this is why I birthed this drink, but without having to fill it full of sugar and ruin the flavour, really.
So these are low. I'll tell you what, we'll give you some close-ups there. So these are low, and there is sugar, a little bit of sugar in these, isn't there? But not too much.
All the sugar comes naturally from the fruit sugar drinks category because of the fact that we only use fructose that comes from the fruits that go in it.
So go on. How do you make these then? So I know you've started off with a soda stream. Come on. Educate us.
So from my bartender background, we knew that we wanted, and we kind of went really back to basics and went, what is a good, well-balanced rum cocktail or in general, and kind of like made it, counteracted what parts we had and what where. Most people think we started with daiquiri. I actually started with a Tommy's Margarita, which very similar to a daiquiri, but obviously uses tequila instead of rum, but I just kind of put the rum in there. So perfect daiquiri recipe it's a Tommy's Margarita. Sort of hybrid. We then took the rum out, kind of figured out how much ice dilution had gone in with the water, and then like tweaked about. So like got flavoured syrup, so like you get your rose syrups or your blackberry, and got fresh fruits, and kind of experimented all around with trying to come up with now all 4 flavours that were all a bit different from each other. So from there we went to a product company that do it to big scales, because there is no way I was sitting in my kitchen and juicing the amount to create the batches that we do now.
Right. Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit, so I might be repeating stuff you've said. So you started in lockdown 2020, was it?
2021. So we've only been going since last year business.
Wow. So did you release straight away, or was there kind of like 6 months or so before you?
Yeah. So we started playing about in January. Just kind of after Christmas, we were doing Boozy Jan. So, and then we took it to a development time, and then from there, I think we launched end of October, November, which is when we actually the production arrived in the warehouse, and we were like, right, up on the website, send it out, sort of level.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
you went only go since November, and you've been trading since November last year.
Bloody hell! What's that? 10? Where are we? 10 months? No, 8, 9 months.
Yeah, not about 9. About.
Wow. I tell you the thing that's kind of impressed me as well, and I've got but it's all the little details you do as well.
Thank you.
It's all this. This is the old one. I've got the new one on the screen in front of me.
I've got an old one as well at home.
It's just this stuff I just find genius for people, just to kind of help guide them and kind of, point them in the right direction of what rums work with what, because people are scared to try stuff out. They want to know what works before they kind of get involved. So I love all this. It's like all these little postcards and little love messages and stuff like that.
That's all me. That's the feminine. Really is.
The branding touch. So you've in your first year, so a few of us saw you at Manchester Rumfest, loud and proud.
That was not planned originally. We weren't going to do any events in our first year because outgoings in the first year of a business, but we were offered the opportunity and we were blown away that opportunity for it, and we were like, we'll go with it. Doesn't matter how much it costs at that point. We were like, yeah. Coke were there last year. I mean, Coca-Cola. I'm not going to get myself a brand lawsuit here. But Coke was drinking sentiments, and we were like, Jesus, we're being asked to sponsor over the big boys. So yes, sponsor your festival.
But that's just it. There's no. All right, there's Coke and there's Pepsi. We get it, and Fever Tree, but there's no sort of dedicated rum mixers. Well, there is now, but there wasn't before that. We all used.
So it was really hard for us going into the industry. Who are we comparing ourselves against at this point?
What? Why specifically rum though? Because I noticed you said you started off with the margarita. Why did you go specifically rum mixers?
Love rum. I really just made a product for myself, if I'm honest. But I love rum. Like I said, it was the only one that I could drink, any alcohol I could drink without any issues. But I just never drank it when I was anymore because unless I made a cocktail, there was no way you were getting a rum coat down my neck.
Yeah, I know. It's I can imagine, to be honest. So I've got no allergies like you have, but just the way my stomach's kind of changed over the last sort of 3 or 4 years. The gas, the fizzy stuff, the sugary fizzy stuff. It's that's why this sort of stuff's a breath of fresh air. So you're a bartender, a mixologist, not an ego tender. I'm not going to call you an ego tender because I know you're not an ego tender.
So kind of you. Considering I had an Instagram that I did it on, I'm very happy you're not calling me.
So what bars? Because we know you're Manchester, aren't you? Are you Manchester?
No. We sponsored Manchester Rum Festival, but we are actually based in Stratford, and it's also Stratford surname.
I was going to say, hang on, that hadn't dawned on me that. So you're in Stratford, but it's also hubby's
surname.
So,
yeah,
and you're actually in Stratford now as well, aren't you?
Yes. Now, you know, Stratford. My name is finally with the brand.
So what's it named after then? Is it named after the town or is it a city? Stratford
it's named after the surname.
Right. Okay.
It's named after our surname. Story behind the surname is my husband's granddad, and they gave more surnames after the local areas. So he got given the surname Stratford area.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so it kind of not at the same time.
Hey, there's a few questions popping in here. What's this one, Katie? Right, here we go. Katie, what's your go-to rum? That's from Windy.
Yeah. So if I'm just
Windy's ordered a few times from you, so
no problem. So personally, I will always, if I don't know what I want out of just want a rum which I get along with, I will always go for Mount Gay. It has been my tried and tested distillery. I know I'm going to enjoy. Whether I get their XO, their double barrel, so that's I guess my go-to. But when it comes to whites, behind me, so it's not my full selection. So my current dog, Silver.
So
my current go-to white rum, guys.
Silver Dog, Lazy Dog. Yeah, we had some great fun with them 2 weeks ago. That was awesome stuff.
Yeah. I tuned in. It looked good.
There's some quality stuff in the UK at the moment, isn't there? Just at the Rum Festival.
That's one of the reasons I started this brand, was to support. Everyone goes on about gin and tonics and British gins, but rum's on the rise and all that. I'm like, yeah, but no one's supporting them. Everyone's just like, oh, cool, rum.
Yeah. So I haven't really paid attention actually to these. I've got there's quite a lot of English UK, I should say, UK rums on your little doodah. Who's the John Paul? What I think we'll do, we'll kind of pick a flavour. We'll go through a flavour and do some mixing a bit. But John Paul Jones, who's that?
So they are the guys that run it are in London, but they their whole story is based on a from kind of like Carlisle sort of area, and it's a lowland rum, so it's rum steeped in lowland whiskey casks, and it's got some seaweed. It's a lot more on the whiskey front than it is the rum front, but it's kind of an interesting its own sort of flavor, really. There's not much like it out there. It's not for some people, but whereas I'm less of, because I'm more of a rum drinker, it's not as sweet, so it's not for me.
Okay. Just starting back to the flavors then, just your stuff. So am I right in thinking the citrus was your first? If you went margarita way, the citrus was your first one, or the first idea? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
citrus is the.
It's like long daiquiri, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
So that's kind. So that's kind of the first one. So where do we go from there? Which one's the? Or are we going to play about with that now? Are you ready? She's capped it. Right, I'm going to get some out of the fridge.
I'm ready. If you want to play, I'm ready to play. I've got my glassware. We
can play. Right, I've got nicely chilled here. Look, they're all ready to go with mine there. So what are we doing first?
Yeah,
then?
I always start whenever I do tastings. I always start with the citrus. So it is the best way to start and get the original flavors. Start on your own first. Do you want to sip on its own?
So I should have upended it first before I. All of a sudden,
that is a no. It's all because it's natural fruit juice. That's why it kind of get those bits in the bottom.
It's got bits in it. I could see some of this like, it's got bits in the bottom there.
Yeah. Public announcement out, like the bits Fussy of fruit juice.
See, I love that. It's just there's a little bit of gas in there, but not too much gas, is there?
So the carbonation, because of the fact that we use natural fruit juice, there is a little bit of a limit on how much we can carbonate. It was a blessing in disguise when we first started. I went, you know what? One of the things I don't like about lemonades, how fizzy they are. So when we kind of got our first samples back and they were quite low carb, this is actually what we want.
Yeah. So I'll just reply to Trevor. Yeah, Trevor, it's the signal. That's all. So Katie, your mic is because of your Wi-Fi, your mic is cutting in and out. That's all.
Yeah, I'm in the English countryside. There's not much I can do.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I'm on the best I can be.
So what are you drinking now? I notice you got a little garnish on yours. Is that just neat?
I made it fancy. I just put little glasses to celebrate the occasion.
So this to me is like how can I describe it? It's a daiquiri, a really soft, easygoing daiquiri without the rum. That's exactly what it is.
So that was kind of the vibe I wanted to give. Rum you put it with, you could taste your rum, but it wouldn't just be a neat. You get all the flavors of those rums with a little bit of a citrus lift on them.
I'm interested in that because right, it's a running joke in my lot. I don't do what I call moody daiquiris, like dark aged rums in daiquiris. And the first one that instantly caught me on your new one, I'm not sure if it's on the old one, but the new one, you put, it is on there, Havana 7-year-old. And I'm like, yeah, really? I'm not sure that's for me. White rums, this is going to be amazing, but we'll do a bit of Havana 7-year-old. We'll humour you.
Like I said, the main thing is it's so that you can enjoy the rum itself without having to or just not drink it. If you don't want to be sat there sipping friends run gin and tonics, the citrus is the one to go to lengthen your drink for your rum.
Are you doing much work with wholesalers, like how easy? I know people can buy direct from you, but are you sort of making it easy for bars and that to get stuff, or what?
Yes, in our current project that we're doing, I guess you could say, because we launched in November and all the Christmas, so no one was taking on new products at Christmas time. And then we had February, and then we got married in March, and then we kind of had Rum Festival. Okay, let's go back, and we're now focusing again on getting into bars, because that's really.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, because, you know, we all saw the press last week or whenever it was, that rum's now officially the biggest growth spirit in the UK. It's just tipped over $1 billion. It's worth $1 billion in the UK. I'm just thinking, like, more and more pubs and bars and all that are going to be getting onto the rum wagon, and they're just going to be getting your bog standard, like your feet. What's it? Fentiman's flipping ginger beer, which is bleh, and
yeah, Fentiman's and Fever Tree. We're finding a lot of people as well are just going, they're like putting in, they're buying like double Dutch tonics, which I do like double Dutch. I don't get me wrong, I'm not slaying double. Try the watermelon and cucumber with a rum, and I'm like, that really only goes with your white rums. It's kind of that. There's a lack of knowledge of what's out there. There's also a lack of what's out there. We are, as it were, to do this. So there's nothing, and it's trying to get that knowledge out. There is a reason we're here. You don't just need Coke and ginger beer. We're for rum. We're drink first.
Now this is the Havana 7-year-old. Now I'll be honest, I actually quite like that. That's surprised me. I've not actually tried that citrus with any form of dark or aged rum. I've just purely had it with light rum, and I actually do kind of like that. That's
so my goal with all of our mixes. Like obviously we've got 4 flavors, and I talk about overpower. So I made sure that all the flavors went with all the rums, and it just at that point comes down.
I'm gonna go for your Mount Gay. I'm gonna go for a bit of Black Barrel because I'm intrigued. What else have you got? I've got Bullion. I was chatting about Bullion earlier. Actually, I've got Bullion. I'm not sure I really want to. I'm
not sure if you can see my Bullion. It's like glowing in the background.
No, it doesn't stand out at all.
No.
So Mount Gay Black Barrel. So when you're developing this, most of this development is not as a standalone mixer. It's a standalone. It's a kind of a finished drink.
Yes. So it's drink. We'll even make a tonic water nowadays, or they'll make a cola. And I kind of went in with like making a mixer. And what's come out of that actually is our drinks are gorgeous, stand alone. But I was ready to have the spiel with everyone of don't drink it alone. You've got to mix it with them. They stand up on their own now.
That is lovely. The Mount Gay Black Barrel, and that is lovely. Citrus.
I'm doing Lang's with my.
I can match you. I can match you with that. There we go. Look. We've got a bit of that. Or we might. Go on. I'll hear you.
I'm just throwing all these flavors. Go wild.
I think a few of my lot. I've got some of this actually. I know someone was chatting about it the other day. Right, Lang's.
We got chatting to Jamie at Rum Festival at Manchester Rum Fest, presenting Lang's, and he was like, "I'm going to give you a bottle for your stand." He goes, "In them back because I don't just work with this brand. I drink all of their rum too." He was like such a big support facing with us, and I will say that banana rum is superb. It's
pretty tasty, actually. It's
pretty good. It lasted in our house for about 3 bottles left after the Rum Festival, and it just all went.
I tell you what, that citrus. I don't know why I'd never done it. I've just purely done it as a long daiquiri.
Yeah.
Oh, God, my little brain's going now. Well, I want to go honey.
It's however you want to mix. Oh, you got rum bullion, rum, rose million.
Rose bullion. Call it. It's honey. It's the honey rum. Sorry, I'm upside down. I'm just looking at your thing up because your blue end's at the bottom. Brilliant. Sly dog. I haven't got any sly dog left. Because you've got honey. Where have you got Honeybell? Honeybell's with the Hedgerow up there.
With the Hedgerow.
My Honeybell's finished as well, so that'll have to come out for the Hedgerow. But I'm really intrigued by all this. So
honey, a lot of these on here. So I was going to say, a lot of the rums on here have chosen where they want to be. So pairings is the rum brands themselves going, I want to be on your Hedgerow. I want to be on your citrus.
Oh.
So
hang on. Here's a challenge for you. If you ever found a rum that the citrus doesn't work with, we're just focusing on the citrus for the moment. Is there a rum that you've just thought, oh no, I don't like that?
No, I haven't really found anything. Like even the salted caramels or like the chocolate orange, how go with the citrus.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
No, you're pulling my leg.
I know what I'm saying. I mean, to be honest, when we get on these combinations that we've come across, tropical for some reason, people are like I'm in holiday, so
I'm going chocolate.
yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
It really does go with any and all. When we took our drinks down to the drinks development kitchen, when we got like our first samples back, I went armed with literally armed with rum, and they were like, oh, so we booked you in on a Friday appointment of the day, and us and their staff got really drunk trying all the rums. It was a great day. I got them all into Rare Nephew, and they all had to try and get public transport home.
Right, let's do. What was that? Chocolate. I don't. This ain't gonna work with chocolate. You are crazy. Not a chance.
I mean, like I said, it's really a lot of these combinations, but I said, to an extent, I can see how it rum really.
There we go. Right. Chocolate, rum, and citrus. Ready?
It might not be for you.
Ready, young Katie? To be fair, the chocolate, I probably need to make that a bit more chocolate heavy, to be fair, but I think I drowned it. But yeah, it does actually. It's kind of a. Where are we?
Interesting to watch.
Oh yeah. It's just, when you get it, because it's the same for me. It's the daiquiris thing. It's like, I would never have a chocolate daiquiri. I just wouldn't do it. It's just not on my thought process. That's actually really nice. Windy, where's Windy? Windy, I'm on a Stiggins in Stratford. Windy, what else have you? Windy, I know Windy's favourite is the spiced one. If anyone else here has been drinking the citrus one at home, whack in the comments now what you've been drinking the citrus with at home, because I'm really interested in this. Chris, try. I've just beaten you to it, Chris, or you beat me, and I've just seen the comment. Try it with the rose mullein chocolate. The Whiskey Reaper. Hello, the Whiskey Reaper, whoever you are. What rum are you using? Loads of different ones. Right. Hang on. What's that? Trevor's. Sorry, Trevor, I'm sure the iPhones do this when the loudspeaker's something. Yeah, no. It's just Aaron, Trevor, it's just the Wi-Fi, that's all.
Yeah.
Right.
English countryside.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they're whinging. Don't worry. They like a whinge this time. Right. How about the Coroni? Oh my God. Are we really doing the Coroni? I'm thinking the Coroni needs to go with something a little bit heavier. I'm going to save the Coroni for another one coming up. Wow, that's just blown me away. I really like that.
I am glad because I'm biased with my products because I like them. So we'll send stuff out to people like you. We're like, oh my God, other people like them. It's not just me being a.
So it's like coconut is 100% going to work with that. I'm just looking at all the other flavors I've got on the top shelf. The coconut rum, definitely 100% with that. The spice, but the Belgrove stuff. If the rose mullein chocolates work, the Belgrove hazelnut is going to work definitely, and the spiced fig and blackberry is going to be amazing with that. What else have we got up on the top shelf? All of Hursty's stuff, all of the rock stars, and all that. The pineapple, the banana bomb. The banana's coming out in another one, isn't it? Where's the banana?
Yeah,
tropical. Yeah, we'll get the banana bomb out for the tropical. It's just I haven't done a spiced rum, have I? No, I haven't. Have I done a spice? Okay. I'll amuse you. I'll humour you with the bullying. Let's do a spiced rum. To be fair, it's actually quite nice.
It's very garish at times. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
It's just the price of the bottle.
Yeah. Well, right, that is the bonus of owning a rum mix. Lots of rums. We do nice fair trades with rums to mixers.
Right. There we go. The most expensive drink of the night. There we go.
So right. The bullet rum with every single one of our mixers, and I was like, you've got to choose one. You got to choose a favorite.
That's actually quite nice. It is not my favorite. Actually, I'm getting that caramel. Oh, that's interesting. That's not for me, actually. This sort of caramel note on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not liking that too much, actually.
Yeah. No, like I said, it's really, our whole range is down to personal preference. And the whole idea is like, don't be afraid to experiment. You don't have to follow our cards. Just
tell you what we are going to do. We're going to get this. We're going to get the slow rum out. Have you tried this?
I've got a bottle back there. I tried it at the show and I bought some.
This is so good, isn't it? I wish we'd had that last. Go
on. Lazy Dog have like all the hedge berries. Then you get slow blackberry.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that's quite right. It's so a slow. What we call this? A slow citrus, a slow daiquiri or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that is dangerous. Oh my god, that's the best one of the night. That is dangerous.
I've stupidly poured myself a really long drink, so I'm trying to finish this one so I can try another one.
Oh, down it.
I am doing it. That's right.
That is absolutely amazing. If any of you, I know a few of you have got this slow rum at home. If any of you have got this slow rum and one of those citrus mixers, just bang that together because that is absolutely amazing. Right, hang on. What's Whiskey Reaper saying? 5 second or 6 second pours, Steve the barman, when doing this. Well, I'm only doing small glasses, so literally like half a second, my friend. Good thing Corona isn't here with the Corona being mixed. We'll get the Corona and Coke out, don't worry.
Words in front of me.
Oh, that is so good. How much? Be honest.
Oh, that's good. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. How much of this do you write off for testing purposes?
No, it's such a hard job. It's so hard doing these tasting wheels. It's a real tough job to do.
To get technical a second, like how many batches or whatever variations did you try before you kind of got to that finished with the citrus?
So the citrus at home, I think it wasn't that many because I was so sold on the first one. I just kind of did 2 others for a sense check. So the citrus as well, when we took it to development kitchen, it didn't change a thing with the citrus. Is literally what I made in a cocktail shaker at home last.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I've just noticed something. I've got to do it. So Windy, you're a pain in the backside, but we're gonna have to do it. Windy has just sent me. I forget what we're calling now. One of these. We'll have to put it on screen. He's just he's basically paying me to try that with Corona just to wind Big G up. So if people pay me to perform, I will have to perform. Let's get this flipping £300 rum out or whatever it is. I'm not sure Bristol Spirits are going to be happy with this, but sort of Corona and citrus.
I mean, I've mixed some expensive ones that we've been given to try with our. Well, there's people like me out there that love a good rum, but just can't drink a spirit neat for love nor money. The mixers are for like some people will only put probably 10ml mixer to like 50ml rum.
Yeah, that's not for me, Windy. I'll be honest. It might work with the ginger or the spiced, I should say, but yeah, that's not for me in the citrus. Yeah, I think I'd have to dilute that a bit more.
Yeah, the whole thing is personal ratio. Whatever works for you, you can make it work.
Yeah, that can go back. Thank you very much, Windy. I hope you appreciate that. You pain. I'll tell you who Windy is after this. I won't say live on stream because he doesn't obviously. When he's ordered from you, he's obviously not put Windy on the
We
on there. So
do get some unusual names come through, I will say.
yeah.
Yeah, keep my mind.
Like from people that say we don't want to. I don't want to buy any of your stuff. I just want to donate if that's all right.
Yeah.
Bless him.
The love is watching. Don't know. We did not know how to respond to that message. We were so touched, but also we're like, we're so young. We don't know what to do with that information.
Bless him. He's not here at the moment. I think he's because he's been away for a week or so, so he's having some wife time at the moment. I think, but he might come on later, so we'll give him a shout in there.
From being a bartender, I'm used to those sorts of money offers coming from a different. I just want to support your business, sort of view.
Do you know what? That citrus has just really really blown me away, actually. As I say, I've just purely had it with white rums. So I've tried it with, most of the white rums. All right, I've got a load more white rums now because I've been doing daiquiri videos. But the sort of 10 or 11 white rums I've had, I've just loved it because I love a white rum daiquiri. Absolutely love a white rum daiquiri. But that, with the slow's definitely my favourite. The Mount Gay. And to be fair, the first one, the Havana, was delicious. I would actually drink those. In the Mount Gay.
You've been sent some more for another Coroni.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, all right. We'll get to that. Flipping. Let's get rid of this off the screen. Flipping. I'm like performing monkey. It's like they throw like money in front of me and I have to do stuff.
Yeah, dance money.
We'll do that.
Dance monkey dance.
We'll do that in a minute. Yeah, that. Right, what's the next flavour then?
So I would go next one. Tropical next.
Tropical. Cool. We shall go.
So I have an order that I follow, which is convenient.
Ah, right. Okay, I'm with you. Right, I'll just get mine out of the fridge. Nicely chilled. Right, here we go. Tropical. Now this is my favourite. I do love tropical.
It's the most favourite, and it is now a great taste award winner. 2 stars.
Is it? 2 stars.
Actually, the citrus one 1 star, just 1.
Wow.
And the tropical one 2 stars.
Wow, that's awesome. So are you going to have to rebrand now? You're going to have to get your star on there.
No, Katie has to sit with a sticker every order.
A little sticker.
Little sticker every
that's
order.
Awesome. Well done. That's awesome. See that right? Let's just put that into perspective. Like that's 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months into your business, and you've got have you got any other stars?
No, so just the 1 star on the citrus and the 2 star on the tropical. But we think that's because our other 2 flavours are very strongly opinionated drinkers. With those flavours.
Wow, that's phenomenal work. Like even Fever Tree didn't get that, or well, back in the day, and Double Dutch. I think it took Double Dutch a couple of years to do that. That's awesome.
So actually, no tonic water has ever won 2 stars until this year.
Really? Is that a thing?
Yeah. So that's not us. We're not the tonic water that won 2 stars this year, and we are the only one in our category. We're the only rum mix.
Wow, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm just laughing because now Trevor's sort of outbid Windy for me not to do any more Coroni. Right, let's
coming through there.
This lot are hilarious. Right, let's get on the tropical because the tropical's mine. I love this flipping tropical. For those of you that don't know, it's kind of like what pineapple, coconut,
citrus base.
Delicious. Yeah. What else is in there? Just citrus, fructose, pineapple, coconut. Jobs again.
Nothing too fancy.
Yeah. Love this stuff. So good.
So I didn't bring my whole rum collection out, so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to go with it.
Right. What have we got?
Isn't on our guide.
We've got banana. I see you've got Kraken as well. I did pull the Kraken to the front, and I was like, "Am I really going to do this? Why not? Let's do Kraken."
It's the most popular pairing out of all of our customers.
Really?
It is
right. Okay.
Bizarre.
I'm going to have to do the Kraken, and just so everyone can sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of, so I can explain what this tastes like. It has got that lovely sort of element of citrus to it. It's like the very soft sort of pineapple coconut coming out at the end. It's not like a really sweet pineapple and coconut drink. It's very citrus. I wouldn't say citrus dominant, but it's definitely a lot of citrus there. And then it's that lovely aftertaste.
Even though we've got flavoured drinks, it was more they added on to the existing flavour, diluting the flavours of the rum. So and you can enhance them. So like people suggested mix the bitters and stuff to go into it. And it's just one of those things I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Not rum or a coconut rum, really nicely with these, with the tropical, and get that. I didn't want to create a pina colada in a bottle. I didn't want to push you down that sickly sweet. my little helper is bringing me.
Hello. Oh yeah, that was that. Is that for this one? I've got pulled that out as well. Is that Hubster? Hello, Hubster. Yo, how are you, mate? You alright?
Nice to meet you.
Where did my? There's my caca. Is it still? Because that's an old bottle. Is it still the same label? Is it still the same?
Mine's an old bottle as well.
Oh right, okay. It's probably about 2 years old. This stuff, but
rum at the moment. I think all this talk, and he's going for a drink.
Right, come on in. Let's do this. Kraken and try. No, Kraken would be, or not even Kraken to be fair. A dark rum would be my last kind of thought process for this drink. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't even be there.
Yeah.
So
it goes movies as well.
Right. That's nice. We've got a cool little layered effect. Look for you people at home. Look, cocktail. There we go. Look. Right.
We get a lot of emails of people that are like new to the rum scene that will drop us an email and say, Kraken, what rum and mixer should I go with next? And we're like, go ahead, and we send them advice.
And I've just seen the lads here just drinking. Hello, lads. Let's put these on. Let's give these a shout. Just 2 seconds. For those of you not following their channel at the moment, go and check their channel out. They're another rum YouTube channel over in the US. So go and click on Just Drinking and go and say hello to them. Give them some love. Right. Do you know what? This is actually all right. I never would have put a dark spiced rum with that, a tropical, but that's actually quite. I think it's because of the vanilla. I think it's the vanilla in anything.
Favorite instead of Kraken, which I'm putting everyone onto that asked me for a rum recommendation, is the Salfords.
Yeah, I was trying to grab that, and then I realised this drink stuff. I haven't got it here. It's at the drink stuff studio, which I was a little bit gutted about. I have 2 bottles
of this one. I'll send you a bottle.
I've got that one here, but the dark spiced is at drink stuff.
Yeah, we've only got their dark spiced at home. We really love it. When we were undercover and not telling anyone what we did, and we just ended up buying a bottle, which we bought at the Rum Festival as well.
I'm gonna be honest. That's actually quite tasty. I think we can do better, but that's actually quite tasty. I kind of like that. Right, what else have we got in here? We've got to do the banana bomb. We've got to do a little bit of Hursty's Rockstar. We've got to do the banana bomb in this. This is just going to be an obvious winner in it.
Coconut rum, any pineapple rum, they go fantastic. Goes without saying.
Yeah, right. Little bit there. Boom. Right. Little bit of that, and that's with citrus. There it is. A little bit of that. Lovely, jabbly, lovely. Keep an eye on the old comments here. What's going on? Corona chat is on fire. Right, just add some pineapple. Yeah, 100%. So what I'm going to be doing, and Katie, this is for you as well. But I did have chats about launching a second channel, like a simple highball channel. Like 3-4 ingredient cocktails. But But what I'm actually going to do is keep it on this channel. They're going to drop Saturday mornings, starting bank holiday weekend. But I'm going to be doing a lot of work, a lot of cocktail mixes with this. Maybe adding like 5ml, 10ml of like a Monin syrup. But actually, the bitters, Trevor's nailed it. Like the pineapple and star anise bitters from Miss Better's Bitters in that would be phenomenal. I don't know whether you've got them over there yet, Trevor, but Miss Better's has just dropped a banana bitters, which are amazing.
Ooh,
so all
nice.
that kind of stuff. Simple inspiration, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Wow,
when we first started, a lot of people asked us, like, would you be a cocktail? I'm like, no. Do you with it. Go wild.
That is amazing. That is absolutely lovely. The banana bomb and that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Right, Old Mother Hunt Dark. No, I can't do that. Becky's coming on in a month or so. We're going to be doing an Old Mother Hunt live with them. Right then, it's a dark. We can obviously do the Rose Mullion dark. We can do that.
The weirdest combination out of all the mixes that we've ever had. For drink.
Sorry, say that again. The weirdest you've had is what?
The weirdest combination we've had from our customers is with the tropical and with a coffee rum.
we can hang on. What's this? That's chocolate, isn't it? Cacao. Well, coffee.
Yeah. Well, me.
Where's the cacao? So that's coming with this. I'm going to try it. That's coming out with the spiced in a bit, but we'll do it with the tropical.
It's not a drink for me, but we've have coffee liqueurs. Say the tropical's their favourite with their coffee rum, and then we've had lots of their coffee rums with our tropicals.
Wow. Right. Okay.
But
I'm just trying to think. I've got a mental block. What other coffee rums are there?
Well, the main one that likes us is Woolies liqueur. I don't know if you guys have had that. They're a coffee liqueur.
I don't know that.
The main one I use is Rum Java for like most of my coffee.
Right.
These guys, Rum Java, were really helpful for us when we first. I was good friends with them from doing my bartending, and I just went, look, we know nothing. Tell us about the industry, all the information they could about everything.
That is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not convinced.
I'm not going to.
It's different.
It's not on my pairing, guys.
Yeah, I'm not convinced by that. I want to work out rums that people. I want to work out the rums that I wouldn't really kind of think of to put with that. But the dark ones, I just wouldn't have done it. Right, I will go this. This is kind of a nice, luscious dark rum. Let's say, give me. What else we got? Hedgerow is banging. Tom thought it'd be too sweet, but it's really good. That's what I mean. None of these are too sweet because there's no flipping sugar in them. Well,
there is sugar, but
yeah, you know what I mean.
But
yeah,
I kind of pinpointed that. That's the problem with current mixers, is the amount of sugar in them kind of ruins the rum.
Yeah, I'm a traditionalist at heart with that tropical. It's white rums, it's pineapple rums. Oh, hello. hello, young Casey. Hello. Yeah, we could do a bit of one eye rebel. Yeah, we could do a bit of that. See, I feel I'm a traditionalist. I think this is where kind of my palate sits with this tropical stuff. The vanilla was Kraken was all right, but it's kind of vanilla heavy, so I think that's why it works. But for me, no, the dark rum's not so much. Right, let's do that. I haven't burped once yet. I'm doing quite well. So you can tell how. Right. There we go. Right. the smell off that straight away. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. That's that little combo. Like that. 1-0 Rebel. Still Ginger, do you know much about them?
Met them first time at Manchester Rum Festival.
Right. I think I'm right in saying it's their ginger spiced rum that's at the heart of it, and then it's flavoured up on top of that. I think I'm right in saying that. I don't know.
I think so. I'm very confused because I was put into contact with them through Spirit of Manchester Gin because that's their parent. And I was like, why am I talking to a gin brand?
Yes.
It's like, don't do this to me. We're not there yet.
This smells absolutely amazing.
There's a lot of people talking about plantation. And the plantation,
hang on,
they're saying XO, but just plantation alone with a tropical is
yeah. Plantation XO with tropical, we're playing silly buggers. Yeah, no, that's I tell you what, all of the only plantation I probably, out of it, you guys know most of my collection home, the only plantation I personally probably wouldn't do with that is the OFTD, because I think that would be just, for me, I've already tasted it, I think that would be a bit too heavy.
Yeah.
The OD I think would actually be quite nice. Would actually play better because it's not really like a dark rum in that sense. It's more of a kind of a golden rum. But
yeah, it's more of like an aged than it is a dark.
Yeah. The Fiji is going to be amazing in that. The Zymaka is going to be amazing in that. My favourite, the Guatemala and Belize, is going to be brilliant in that. The Barbados, the Cane Rock is going to be lovely in that. I don't even need to taste that because I've done that. That's amazing. Yeah, plantation is just going to be great. Angostura rums are going to work a treat in there as well.
Those
tropical flavours like your coconut, the pineapple. What's it? Passion fruit and coconut. Yeah, passion fruit and coconut. Yeah, they're good. They're good. The honey works. So full disclosure in here, I actually finished the Honey Bell rum with the tropical. The honey works really, really well with these.
Well, whenever you run out of tropical, let us know. We'll send you a little care.
Woo! I'll tell you what, I don't think I've got it now. I think I've binned it. But that was the other brilliant thing. I mean, that's how I came on your radar. What way around is it? You came on my radar. It was when you sent out those boxes. Those boxes that you did, and I think you still do them. They're flipping phenomenal. That's what I meant at the That's what I meant at the start. Your little extra touches, I think, is what's put you on the map really, really quickly, because that was just genius marketing. Absolute genius.
So the funny story behind all the influencer boxes, as a bartender, I was a makeup artist, and the makeup world is full of influencer extra stuff thrown in alongside products to get people to talk about them. And I just looked down, it's gonna cost, but no one does it. No one in our industry, even this is what makes something special, is you don't just get the product, you get, and it's good from the box. You could pour your rum into a glass, add a garnish, and top with a mixer, and open. You could just straight out of the box, have a drink.
Yeah.
There and then, no matter where you are.
Yeah, that was genius. I mean, the glass is flipping lovely anyway. I mean, the glass must have set you back a little. Those boxes. That's what I mean. It's those extra touches and the little garnish. I forgot the company now, but it was like the little
the Garnish Lounge.
The Garnish Lounge. There we go. Yeah, I just thought that was really well done.
I was oh god, throwing my glass everywhere. Businesses, so it's like smaller rums in there, smaller businesses, whatever we could, business to put in our box.
Wow, how did you find them then? Are they local to you, or are they
the Garnish Lounge? No, so I came across them when I was doing my bartending. She followed me when I had my bartender. Was like, I'm going to remember that. And I followed her and then hit her up and was like, do you do wholesale orders? That's where that started.
Wow. Happy days. Happy days. Right. We all know that Tropical's my favourite. So, yeah, everything's amazing with the Tropical. So, there we go. Right. What are we on next? The Hedgerow.
Hedgerow.
Right. Let's do that. That's that one. Let's get my Hedgerow out of the old fridge-a-rooney.
I'm trying not to mix up my glasses, so I'm meant to be lazy dog glass.
Ah. Hey, wait, you two, where's my lazy dog glass?
I got it at the show.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Matt Lauren, I'm joking. Right, what are we doing? We're doing this. I'm going to have to wash some glasses up in a second. Right, so Hedgerow, again, it's got that sort of, this sort of citrusy stuff here, but blackcurrant, rose and blackberry. Nice.
Yeah, so the blackcurrant is actually only a colorant. So it's actually only in there to be a colorant.
Okay.
It's
so no flavour of blackcurrant.
It's meant to be blackberry and rose. So again, this comes from me being a bartender. I used to make, it was my special at work. It was like my cocktail that I put on the menu. And I tell them blackberry and rose with rum. It's kind of, I don't know why. I couldn't possibly think why it's frowned at. But I found it worked. And I was very adamant with Dan. I was like, I'm putting the Hedgerow into our business. I'm having a Hedgerow mixer.
Wow. So the cocktail was what? Sorry, so because it kind of broke up there. It was like rum, rose, and blackberry.
Yeah.
What was the rose? Was it rose syrup? Oh, it's a daiquiri.
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's up my street. I kind of like that. Right. This stuff. Let's have it neat. I actually haven't had this for a few months. Oh, smell.
So it is
proper,
the most
proper. Go on, darling.
It's really tart out the most far. It's got berries in it. It really is the that is sour. That is not as traditional. So we get a lot of like mixed reactions on it. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I need to add sugar syrup into this, and I'm like, I'm not going to doubt you on that one. I personally love the sourness of it, but I've always been tart raspberry sort of person. So
that is very tart. It's kind of it kind of makes you go like that on the eyes and the tongue. But I've played about with this a little bit. I have added like touches of flavored syrups and stuff with that. But I think if you put a sweeter rum with that, I think that's where it works quite well to be. And the rum I'm thinking is the slow rum. I think the slow rum I'm going to get out in a minute. But what have we got? We've got Mount Gay. Oh yeah, the honey and Bacardi White.
So
you're not selling your soul a little bit there, your little face with the Bacardi White. What's going on with that?
I will keep saying actually with the guys, the pairing guys, I tried to make sure rum's on there for people that didn't know much about rum, but there was also enough for people to go and it can be like, oh, what are these unique brands that I haven't heard of, sort of thing. So Bacardi, I will say, but it is the most popular white rum in the UK, so it's on there. But
can't argue with the sales volumes, can we?
The one pairing on there, which I don't put on the guide because a lot of people again frown at me, with a dark rum or like a navy rum, and because it adds that really deep into the mixer, which gives you that almost like a boiled sweet.
Okay.
Because it's
you got El Dorado 3 on the first version, El Dorado 3, and you got. So for those of you that can't see this, you've got Holy Trinity. I've heard of that. I can't remember what that is. But Mount Gay,
White,
Honeybell, and Bacardi White rum. So is Holy Trinity a white rum as well? Yeah. Wow, okay.
It's so personal favourite. It tastes like Ray and Nephew, but it's less dangerous.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
So
right, so you went
smell to it.
You went navy rum. I've got quite a few sort of dark navy rums here. So we've got Pussers, we've got Woods, we've got Black Tot, we have got Worthy 109, we have got Rose Mullion Dark. What would you recommend?
I completely missed the second one. If you've got Gosling, go with one of them because that's what we tried.
I've got Goslings. And I've also got Dave's Manchester Rum Festival.
So we actually tried it with Goslings and Lamb's Navy. Like we want to be able to say they go with any and all rum. So we tried them with anything, and people that the dark rums go with the Hedgerow.
Interesting. See, again, it's something I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have put dark rum with that.
You didn't get sitting in off on a Friday afternoon.
Oh, that's quite nice. Wow.
Surprising, isn't it?
That completely takes away the sharp tanginess. That's nuts. That's just like this real kind of soft berry.
Yeah, I kind of say
Wow.
it's like a boiled sweet, like a berry sweet sort of.
Wow.
We've also had someone has mixed pineapple rum and banana fruit salad sweet from it.
I get that one. 100% I get that. I've just seen Wendy, and I haven't played this yet. The Dos Madeiros. We'll have to do that. Sherry 5+5. We'll have to do that. Right, come on in. Wendy, was this? Who was it that drunk all your hedgerows? I've forgotten who that was now. Might have been Tom. I forget who it was. One of you dispatched all your hedgerow pretty quickly.
We have
right, bit of sherry.
The hedgerow is a real weird Marmite flavour. People absolutely hate it.
It's like really tart citrus, but like that raspberry berry kind of thing. It's more raspberry for me than anything.
Which is
but no,
bizarre because there's not a single raspberry near it, which is the weirdest. I know what you mean. I was like, put raspberry in it. They're like, it's blackberry, and I was like, oh, interesting.
Oh, Windy, that's delicious. That is delicious. So 5+5 sherry, sort of sherry aged rum essentially. With that is flipping lovely. That is. What's coming out there? What lazy dog's
dog?
That? Oh, I can see the colour, don't I?
Lazy dog slow in the lazy dog glass. It had to be done.
Let's do that. Let's do that. I'll tell you what, Windy, that is lovely. Yeah, big fan of that. Right. Slow. Love this slow ain't gonna last too long. They need to look at the colour of it. I mean, really Jesus, good. Look at that. They need to bottle this in like 1.5 litre bottles. Wow.
Oh, it's beautiful. Right. I tried it at the show. We had a quiet period at Manchester Rum Festival, and I went straight to Lazy Dog, and I was like, "Can I try your slow on your social media? I need to try it."
I felt so bad because I just took one look. A few of them said it on here as well. I took one look at the bottle, and I was just like, "Really? You know? Yeah, no, I won't bother." And then it was actually Dwight from Rum the Show. Dwight sort of dragged me over by not by the scruff of the neck, but he dragged me over by the arm. You've got to try this. And I was like, "Wow, that's amazing stuff."
And Lazy Dog as well. We kind of resonate with like people like Old Mother Hunt and Lazy Dog at home who have set up a business, and we kind of sit there and we're like, I want hardships we're having, sort of thing. And it's like kind of like at home setting up alcohol businesses.
I get it. There's that cool. There's. Without being harsh, and I love the guys, but there is definitely two camps when it comes to the UK rum sort of businesses, brands, if you like. You know, there's the fun ones, like definitely like Becky, you guys, Matt and Lauren, you know, those kind of thing. And then there's still awesome rums, but they're kind of like the serious like people as well. Like you two drifters, Andy's lovely to be fair, but Rose Mullion, it's sort of like that serious kind of retribution. Yeah. It's the serious without being playful sort of thing, and it's kind of funny. It's this is gorgeous. Oh, they're my God.
Really good together.
Oh, that's amazing. What's this, Trevor? Katie is getting lit up. Steve's putting his tasters to the side. Katie's slamming them. Katie's getting on it. This is dangerous. Oh my God. Thing is, right, this is my point, right? For a bar, if you're a pub or a bar, if you whack that on your menu, You don't even, you can call it whatever you want, but you could just call it slow rum and hedgerow, or a slow hedgerow. I don't know. You come up with a name. You whack that on a menu for, I don't know what the prices are around your way, but £8, £10, £12. You get it. That's going to sell out every single time.
Everyone's ripping into my drinking habits right now. Necking them.
They don't know what they're missing out on.
Again, I've got my practice doing this every month. Going through all my tasters.
Neil's just ordered a party pack. There we go. Well done, Neil. Party pack.
Thank you, Neil.
Ordered. Oh, I've started that. I shouldn't have started that. I meant to show that. There we go. Show. Right. So Neil's ordered his party pack. Awesome. Oh, hang on. Andrew's just seen this. Andrew's just bought a party pack of the 4 flavours. Happy days. What else are we? Oh, I'm flipping out. More comments coming in. What's this? I think coffee and chocolate notes would be. Oh, coffee and chocolate. Is this where the hedgerow was? No, they're no. I think Trevor's got a point now. We need to try that.
It's out of just precaution. I always just say the spiced with any chocolate notes. Anything that's like particularly flavoured, like warmth flavouring. I tend to say go with the spice because I'm just like sort of thing. But
that it's going to be bullish. That is quite possibly my favourite drink of the night. The hedgerow went from my least favourite out of the 4 mixes because it is quite tart. It is quite sort of...
Yeah.
And I've never tried it with dark rums. And the slow rum's obviously new to me. That's amazing. I love that. That's great. I will try the coffee because I know what Trevor's angle is with this. I think that Kakamon's going to work quite well.
It does amaze. I like the fact from the start to like have a community and to kind of like help, like just kind of promote people to because we're like, we want to know because it's so varied in people's preferences and we're so, the more you share, the more people get to try the mixers in different lights.
Yeah, exactly. I think even like with my palate changing over the last year or so, but even the community, the Discord that we've built up, it's like realizing that there is so much diverse taste that there is no right or wrong. You like what you like, but it's just like fascinating just to see sort of people's kind of viewpoints and their journey as much as anything. Right, I'm gonna do this. Coffee, chocolate. I think this might be quite tasty actually. Young Rose.
This one I have actually I can try now.
Kate is like, hey! Sorry, Hubster.
You can tell I first started life in Wetherspoons as a bar.
Oh no, Jugs. I'll just try to keep
smaller.
up there. My Stratfords are calling me. So even Trevor, have you still got some? Trevor's over in Canada. He's over in. I'm assuming he's at home at the moment. So he's one of my guys. One of the guys sent Trevor like a pack of these. Trevor, they're not that sweet. I know you're off sugar, but they're not sugar. They're healthy sugar.
The Hedgerow actually has the most, just because of the fact that it's got more berries in it, and you are averaging per bottle of sugar.
Averaging what? Sorry, for
9 sweetest out of all of our mixers.
Cool.
And when you put that into comparison, like fees are usually double that. Even their diets are more than ours. Grams of sugar per the same quantity.
That is
Hedgerow.
That is. I'm waiting for your reaction.
That's really interesting.
I like that.
That's bizarre. Like you really get the coffee, but then you get the fruits separately.
I really like that. That's, again, I never would have dreamed of doing that until Trevor mentioned it. I was like, oh, actually, yeah, I get where you're coming from. The coffee and the berry notes. Because you sometimes get like sort of raspberry dark berry notes coming off coffees. That's this weird thing with this mixer. It just completely changes when you put rum in it or as a different flavour. I love every one of those. There's a couple of questions here. Scott Shapiro, is that? This one for you, young Katie. When are you exporting to America?
When it goes to America, lets us know.
Oh, there we go.
Got any links to America right now? Apart from people wanting to drink us, there isn't any distributor links to America.
There's, I don't know who it is, but there's that brand. There is a company. There's two actually that are kind of sort of helping UK brands hit America now. They're kind of doing all that legal work. It would be completely different for you because you're not alcohol, but
yeah,
I know there will sort of be still other constraints in that. But this one's funny. Where did this go? Go, Mark. They're ripping you. Look.
I'm not wasting.
I can imagine Katie's fun on a night out. Unless if there's no Stratford Soda, there's no drinking.
No, I'll just be on cocktails at that point. I go on to cocktails. I'm that poor, but everyone else I'm like, I will have a clover club, please. I will have a rum punch. Drink.
Oh, that right. I've come back to that slow. I mean, that slow's still punchy. It's not like a liqueur. It's 40% ABV. That's what I love. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I do like that chocolate and coffee, but that's the best one of the night so far.
Yeah, the slow for me is particularly special as like a flavoured rum because it's not a liqueur. It has still got that punch, but it's still got the fruit to it.
Yeah, that is delicious. What's he saying? Oh, look at him! He's only been back. He's been gone like 10 weeks or whatever, and now he's like, look at me, woohoo! Trevor, we love you, Trevor. We've missed you. Right, hang on, Kate. What's this? Let me put that in big. Katie, can you customise the party pack? I can't drink coconut. Double the citrus would be best for me.
So,
bloody awkward buggers.
Currently online, you can't, but you can add order notes. So we'll always read what I want to say. Go, I can't drink coconut. Then please, by all means, put it in and just let us know any. And if not, I can just do a randomised substitution for you.
Yeah, there we go. Bingo, ringo. Right, what else have we got here? What else? Anything else? Agnetha Cal. Actually, I'm gonna give you some love. I don't know who you are or where you are. Agnetha Calivas. Let me. You've probably already said, and I'm really sorry, but I've missed it. Where are you? Who are you? Where are you? Where are you in the world? Let us know. He stopped doubting the Canadian long ago. Right, hang on. There's one store in Canada that ships across country that may take Stratford in. Cocktail Emporium. Maybe worth a look. There you go. Business.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I know Trevor's here, but the Canadians that are kind of following my channel, they just pop up from everywhere. There's such a love for rum in Canada at the moment. It's it'd be a great market to tap into, I think. Bunch of prima donnas, special offers. Look at him all getting bullish now. Right. Yeah, that is my. I tell you what, that might be. I don't know. That's definitely my favourite of the night so far. What's been your favourite of the night? I know you've done this 100 times, but
for a chance to drink the slow and Hedgerow yet, so I'm like in complete agreement. It is stunning. I do particularly like the like with the tropical, the dark spice, which is in substitution of your Kraken with the dark rum, with the tropical.
The dark rum. Oh, that's that one out. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I said,
I'll have to get the Salford spice out. Sorry, go on.
The whole thing's subjective. Not everyone has the same favourites at all.
I see, Katie. I don't. Right, from your point of view, I don't think it should be subjective. I think you should tell people. I think you should say, no, you're drinking it wrong. This is what you need.
I only
don't be shy.
Someone's like, can I have a strawberry gin with your Hedgerow? I was I'd rather you not.
No.
I'm not stopping you, but I'd rather you didn't do that to my mate.
Someone came up with a name for the slow and I missed it. The slow, is that what we're calling it? The slow grow?
Hedgerow.
A slow grow. Does that work? Slow row. No, it's sledge row. I can't even read that properly. Sorry, Jesus.
You can have hedge slow.
Slow. I don't know. I'm not the sledge row. I'm not getting that. Right. Whereas Mummy B's probably watching the I'm surprised she's not in here actually. Mummy B's probably watching the Commonwealth Games. There we go. Right. So and then now I think we come on to I keep doing that. Wrong button. That's because I'm doing it. Right, there we go. I think we come on to Windy's favourite and we're coming on to the spiced. I don't want to put the slow down if I'm honest.
Just do what I did and just neck it.
Neck it. down it. Right.
Put it in one.
Down it. Chop it. Oh yeah, all right. God, I'll humour you.
I haven't got the luxury of multiple glasses. I've just got one glass per flavour on the go at the moment. So I'm having to neck it to get on to the next one.
Which one was the chocolate one? I've forgotten.
Chocolate one is still still getting my head around the chocolate and the coffee with the. It's
lovely. It's really. I'm not sure that'll be a big seller. It's like really that. Neat. If you put the slow on the menu, that's just going to be a massive seller. There's no argument about that. Absolutely massive. This one's more intriguing. This one's lice, but people are going to be like, "Oh, what's that?" As opposed to, "Wow, that's delicious." Interesting. Right. Let's just pop that in there. There we go. Right. Yeah, we can't be bothered to wash up. Right. So, I need to spice that, the old Fridgeroni spiced. There we go. Right. Spiced. So, the spiced is, again, cinnamon and ginger with that sort of fructose citrusy element to it. So basically, is this like a... Sod it, let's just call it cinnamon and ginger. I was going to say, is this your version of a ginger beer? No, sod it. We don't need to go down this route. It's a cinnamon and ginger. That's all we need to know.
Yeah. So cinnamon and ginger, it really packs a punch. So if anyone hasn't been sniffing it first, because we gave it to people as samples and they sniffed it like, yeah, no, it's real strong on the cinnamon and the ginger. We want, because I don't particularly, I will outright say I don't particularly like ginger beer. I'm not a ginger beer or ginger ale fan. So for me, it needed. So we really went for the flavour.
So this is your, if I'm getting that right then, is this your least favourite out of the four?
Personally, but it's Dan's most favourite.
Right. Okay.
I still a lot of the tastings was I had to revert down and be like, is that enough for you? Because it's more than enough.
I tell you what kind of makes that, is that, which you don't get from ginger beer, is that citrus. It is that inherent sort of citrus undertone that comes through that sort of brings that back. If that was just cinnamon and ginger, that would be like, whoa.
So we find as well it is the most Marmite out of all of our flavours. Absolutely love it, and are die-hard spice fans, or they want nothing to.
So, I've just got there's a few questions here. I think. Trevor, what's the name of that coffee rum he's using tonight? He keeps missing the... Right, I'll give you a close-up of the coffee rum because that's coming out there. Who's that? Aaron, that's fine. Question, what's the... that's that. Party pack ordered. Bingo Ringo's done the party pack. That's Chris Ring when you see him. Right, there we go. Aaron, is that for you? There we go. Rum jar. It might not look like this now because this is like an 18-month-old bottle. They might have changed it, but that's what it is. All right. It's only 35% ABV. Oh, where are we?
I found as opposed
wrong way.
to rum java.
Come on. I think they do. I've lost track. They did like 6 rums, didn't they? They're all coffee rums, but they're all flavoured somehow.
Yeah. So after I got chatting to them when we were starting our business, it's because holiday to a particular island out. I can't remember whereabouts it is. A coffee business on the island, and because they loved it so much, it supports all the local workers. And then from there into a rum because they drink a lot of rum when they're out there as well.
Right. Okay. Does it say on the back here?
I have no idea or not, but we just got chatting to them they were FaceTiming us from a beautiful sunny beach, blue skies, white sands, and we were sat in rainy.
It's distilled Riviera Beach in Florida, USA. So that's probably where they FaceTimed you from or Zoomed.
Very heartbreaking.
Wow. Crawford infusion of Javamon coffee. Right, okay, we've done it. Hopefully you got what that is. Right, so there's a bit of shade coming from Tom the gardener. The spiced is my least favourite, but it's not the worst ginger mixer I've had. So a lot of what he's done there is kind of said it's terrible, but kind of brought it back with, well, it's better.
I'm the founder, and it's not my most favourite, but it's the other founder's favourite. So it was on the cards originally. It was on the cards originally to be taken off and take one away, and we thought it'd either be the Hedgerow or the spiced, but as it was, both equally, and we could not make a decision, so we've kept with all 4.
Was it all right? Business question here for you then. That's amazing, by the way. That's really, really nice. I like that. Again, not a choice, not a thing I would have come up with. Coffee, chocolate, and spiced. I wouldn't have done it. What's the other one I've just seen? Have to try the spiced with the fig and gin. I've actually had the Belgrove fig and blackberry with that. That's really nice. Business question then. How difficult is it to market a brand as 4 mixers, 4 products? Or would it have been easier, in hindsight, would it have been easier going with 2? Or has it been, I don't know.
Let's just say Stratford spirits and not Stratford sodas. To begin with, it would have been a lot easier than it would have been to bring out mixers first.
Yeah.
But it's because business perspective, there isn't as much margin in a mixer than there is in a spirit. So when we came down to it, like maybe we can cut costs by dropping a flavour. At the end of how many you make, they're still making the same margin. It's just more outgoings, but still the same margins from a business perspective.
But do you find you have to? So do you market yourself as Stratford Sodas the complete thing, or do you kind of really hone in on one flavour?
We market ourselves the whole thing, and we're going to bars and restaurants and saying, look, you don't have to have the whole your fever trees. When Fever Tree first started, you didn't have to stock the aromatic, the Mediterranean, the tropical, the everything that they did. You could choose what you wanted, because after working in a sacred, you don't want to get another fridge, but you want to optimize what you've got in your fridge as a mix. A lot of it is we just saying to bars like, look, you can take 1 on, you can take 4 on. It doesn't. Just choose your favorite that you think is going to work with your personal rum collection that you've got behind your bar. And hopefully, after they have us for a while, they'll kick out the ginger beers and they'll just keep us in instead.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that is. What's hubby drink that with then? What's his go-to?
Dark rum normally. He won't make anything other than dark. So his current favourite, which I pulled out, he really likes with the Don Papa at the moment.
Donny P. All right, we'll go with a bit of Donny P.
I'm going to say their bog standard. It's the one that I've seen the most. It might not be their bog standard, but that's what he will drink it with, and that's what a lot of people wanted it with at the show.
It is, and I can tell. I've never tried it, but I can tell what's going to happen here. The sweet, because that's quite a sweet rum anyway. the sweetness of that is going to be pulled back dramatically by the not so sweetness of that.
Yeah. So I really like it. I like it more with a rum than I do without a rum.
Yeah, that's. I mean that cacao mole rum java completely changed it. That is delicious. I love that.
I also I always say to brands that say they have a caramel rum or a chocolate rum or any sort of like deep control with the spice, because I just kind of think it goes along, even if it's just like Christmas in a way, like two glasses spirits brought out chocolate orange really, really well with our spice because it's kind of very Christmassy.
Yes. What that yes. I'm going to get that one. That's not the one I'm thinking of, but can't get it. Oh, sugar. Bloody. There we go. I'm going to get Tom's Moon Cursor out. That's not the one I'm thinking of. I've had an orange spiced rum really recently and I can't think what the hell it is.
Is it if I'm just seeing, is it the Arla rum? Arlu?
No, it's not that. I've had an orange. What the hell is that? No, I'm completely lost. I've completely forgotten.
We'll say about the spice.
No idea.
As well, because it's so heavily out of all of our mixes, I still want to make sure that you got all the other rum flavors before you got our spice. So pepper, it's got particular vanilla notes and particular like deep spice. On top of that, you'll get the other ones. I'll get our cinnamon and ginger.
Oh, that is a winner. So Tom's Moon Cursor, Cornish rum, is, I forget which orange it is. I've got a blood orange and a normal orange, but this was the normal orange. So vanilla, orange, ginger, and cardamom and cinnamon in that.
Yeah.
I forget which one. I've got another one that's blood orange. Who's that? Is it Gorilla Spirits? I've forgotten who it is now.
Who's got a blood orange one?
I forgot who it was now.
Diablos have got a blood orange as well. Clementine.
Yeah.
That's
Cleo, yeah.
Beautiful with the spice.
It's not, it's Carasimbi, that's what I'm thinking of. That's the blood orange one.
Ah.
So it's virtually the same sort of thing, but it's blood orange and cinnamon vanilla. That's the one. Yeah, Cleo's coming on soon. That's going to be a Larry live. That's again delicious. It is very ginger. Dry ginger. Is that the right thing to say? Like natural ginger roots. That's what I'm going for. It's very ginger roots forward. Hang on, did I see Geraint is here? Oh, Geraint. So this is, let's put him on screen. This is Big G in the house. This is the one that doesn't drink pop, but would love to donate to your causes. So Katie, Geraint, Katie.
Lovely to meet you. I appreciate the gesture, 100%.
Geraint only drinks like £150 rum of agricole nature, so you'll have to forgive him. Geraint, we've done Coroni. Geraint, we've done Coroni, and Windy made me do it. We've done Coroni and whatever it was, Tropical Mixer. Lovely, Geraint. You're missing out, I tell you. Oh, right. I want one more.
I'm looking at the slide.
You're looking at what?
I'm just looking at my rum collection, what I've got on my shelf.
Yeah. So Goslings,
I
can tell dark rums are going to be amazing with that, and I've tried it with dark rum. So that's that Salford. Is that spiced? The Salford spice you've got now. Is it the white bottle or the black bottle?
I the white bottle does also work with it.
Right.
Very well. I would be interested to know what your spice is, because not many people mix the white with the spice, but there are people that do.
I would go
a ginger daiquiri.
Yeah, I would go. I'm thinking Equiano because it's got a little bit there. I'm not convinced about Jamaican, although I will try a bit of rum bar. I've got a load. I can't get them out yet. Well, we can get them out because we're being filmed. I've got all the Spanish white rums that that are filming next week. So I've got Matusalem, Santiago, Don Q. Don Q is down here as well.
Very nice. I quite like Steamatel. I've been getting into Steamatel recently, which we spoke about them not that long ago.
Just for my lot, there's this new string bikini in town, guys. They've got a thing about the order of the string, the plantation crew. Right, white rum. Oh, I tell you what, El Dorado would be amazing in that because of the sort of coffee vanilla sort of vibes. El Dorado is going to be pretty tasty. Yeah, Corona Colada. I like that, Windy. That's a good shout. Corona Colada. What else have we got? Right, betting the plantation would be good with the spice. The plantation pineapple, yeah. Lazy Dog spiced was orange forward. Is that what it was? I've forgotten already. That was only 2 weeks ago. Right, let's go white rum. And again, I don't think I've ever tried that with the white rum, the spiced. I naturally would have gone dark rum with that.
Yeah, so it's all about just experimenting. I keep going back to it. My hobby and enjoy their rum and to enjoy playing about with it and trying new things. A lot of current rum drinkers, no offense to anyone who's watching, but there's a lot of drinking.
It's a lot of what? Sorry?
Like, this is the way it's done. Like, you drink it, sort of rum drinkers out there. There's nothing wrong with them, but I like bringing people in.
Yeah, we like newbies. We like that is delicious, by the way. El Dorado 3, because El Dorado's got that more sort of vanilla-y, coffee kind of vibe to it. That's a great white rum to that. Let's put the rum Java away. I do like that, actually.
When I used to work in cocktail bar, the El Dorado 3 was like the hatter. It was a great bar to work in.
Yeah. I've kind of gone off it a little bit now because of that. I've gone more into kind of more tropical white rums, like the more pineapple forward, the more sort of coconutty and all those. The Spanish, for some unknown reason, I've got really into Spanish style, like column still rums. So the El Dorado's kind of like really fallen back a little bit. But I tell you what, it was actually at Rumfest there. Pete from Dawley's, from Mr. Floating Rum Shack, he got me on the 47. It's the first time I ever tried that. The 47% Dawley's as opposed to the 40%. That's amazing. That is flipping. I'll tell you what we will do, actually, because they're going massive in supermarkets really, really soon.
Neptune, they're like half an hour away from us.
Yeah.
One of the neighbouring towns.
Let's do a bit of Neptune. I think this is going to be quite tasty. There we go. Bit of Neptune. I've always got to have ice in my drink. I don't know why. I can't drink it without ice.
I think it's just same like normally, cold. But I haven't got any with me today.
Yeah, that's delicious. Oh, that's really good as well. It's got this weird thing. It just kind of dials back the spice. You still get that burn around the lips, but on the finish, I don't know. When you're drinking neat, when you're drinking neat, it's really feisty. But when you mix it with the rum, the rum sort of not kills it, but plays harmoniously. That's a nice word.
It rounds it off.
It rounds it off. There we go. I like that. That's going to be good. You need to put Neptune on version 3 of your little square thing, because when Neptune go big in supermarkets.
I will write a note. We did have Neptune on there on one of them, but I can't remember where it was.
I don't know when it goes live in supermarkets, but they're going live in supermarket very, very soon. So that's going to be interesting.
A 6 set of like their icons. They're all flavored rums.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that yet, but they've got they're all blue bottles.
Yeah. 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 They've sold out in there. They've sold out. Right, let's do beer. I tell you what, we won't faff around with the 40%. We'll go straight in with the rum bar, with the overproof.
Kicking in overproof and kicking in spice is what you're going with.
Yeah. Might be a whole world of trouble here. See, I wouldn't even put you know, when you'd like traditionally garnish like with a wedge of lime or something like that, I wouldn't even bother. You know, that going back to like slow rum, you know, you can make it look pretty. Of course you can, like berries on top or whatever, but it doesn't need a garnish where it's squeezed in. It's just simple rum and mixer, job done.
Yeah. Yeah, the garnishes really, like the garnishes we send out, because they're dehydrated, they're richer than they are to add flavour to them. Danger.
Oh my God, that's
good. Danger.
Oh my God, that's good. Wow. That little that bit of Jamaican funk. Have you got any Ray and Nephew there? Actually, don't. If you've had a lot.
I do.
Do it. Come on, Katie, do it. That's wow. That is flipping good. Right, guys, I want to hear from you. Hello, Redbeard. I hadn't seen you. How are you, my friend? Overproof with ginger spice sounds like my kind of drink. Right. I know a few of you. Windy, what's your go-to ginger drink with this? I know you're the big fan of this. I know you've gone through all your ginger. So or spiced, I should say. So, Windy, how are you drinking that? I want to know. And for those of you, I forget who it was now. No, Carl, Cheese Boy, I know you've had loads of these over the past. What's your favourite combinations as well? I want to hear from you guys. You're kind of all sort of playing along with me at the moment. So I kind of want feedback. I want to know what you found so far. Big Cheese not loving it. Now he's here. I might have to get the Corona out. G, what do you reckon? A bit of Corona and spiced, G. Sit there. Are you on it, Katie? Oh, Katie's on it.
I am on it. I will say I had my hen do. We went to settle back, and I drank so much Ray Nephews. I don't remember I drank, but I know I had 20 cocktails, and they all contained Ray Nephews and nothing else.
Yes.
It
was
a night.
I do like Ray Nephew, but for some reason I prefer Rum Bar. It's just, I don't know why, it's just slightly different twang to it. Not much, but slightly different. That's delicious. That is really good. What?
That is danger.
Look at her little facelet. Cool.
I drink Ray Nephew with the Hedgerow. I will say that is one of my drinks. Ray Nephew with Hedgerow.
You didn't say that because 5 minutes ago, did you?
Such a sweet rum that overproof. It goes spectacular with the Hedgerow for me personally.
You kept that one quiet. Share and share alike. Come on. Right.
Oh,
the hedge.
That spice has got a real kick with the overproof.
Oh. You need to get hubby on that. Don't get him on the Goslings. Just get him straight on the old Ray Nephew. There we go.
He is not a Ray Nephew fan. I don't know what it is, but he drinks it and goes, "How are you drinking that?"
That Jamaican sort of funk with that. That's amazing.
It's the Ray Nephews with the Hedgerow, but I have to like remember what I'm doing for the rest of the night because once Ray Nephew, and that's dangerous.
Wow. Do Do you know what? I'm a bit ashamed that I haven't sort of played about with these more over the last sort of 6 months. I've done plenty of cocktails, like 3 ingredient stuff, like adding. So like a big one that I've done is that I really love, like your citrus, right? White rum, your citrus, and then just a bit of ginger, Monin ginger syrup.
Yeah.
Just like a sort of 10 mil, 5 mil, 10 mil of ginger syrup, and it's lovely. For some reason, obviously because of the ginger, it's got the spice, it's got cinnamon in it as well. But just because of that little bit of extra sugar, it just kind of rounds it off. So that's kind of what I've been doing with these. But just to play about with them, simply neat or rum and mixer. There was just so much scope. So much scope. It's I'm like really glad I've started to get brands on like you to come on and talk about it, because you know I can sort of talk about them, but I can't do it justice, and we can't have the fun and like the you've brought to it. It's been amazing. It really is. We've got a question here.
My drinks.
Yeah. We've got a question here from Neil. What's that say coming on screen? Do I get one of those square things in my party pack? So this thing.
Yes. Every order, we'll get them in unless you ask us otherwise. Because we try to update them monthly or bi-monthly. So they're usually a bit different.
That's just what I was going to say. I didn't realise that. That's genius. I was just going to say you need to update that regularly so people have to kind of order to get the new one.
Yeah. So there is a more where there will be a more in-depth pairing per rum at some of the historic ones that we send out on pairing guides, and other ones that you won't necessarily get on the pairing guide at some point. Guide does get changed monthly, as and when we talk to rums, as and when we find new combinations that we like.
I tell you what you want to do. You want to just simply add like volume 1 or volume 2 or whatever. Honestly, collector's editions. Yeah, exactly. Do you remember in the old day when you got like ring binders and you used to collect all the like recipe cards and all that? Genius. Add value.
So I was going to
add value to the brand.
Like it will, but also there'll be people that go, she hasn't updated the tropical this month, and I'll go, no, I didn't. I'm like, why is cracking on there 12 months in a row?
Oh, hang on a minute. Right, Tom. What's Tom say? Tom's got wet lettuces. Spiced with Don Papa wets my lettuce. Okay, I'm assuming that's the same as tickling my pickle, so I'm assuming that's a good thing. Oh, hang on. Honey spiced. Oh, I didn't get the honey out, did I? What are we doing? I haven't got honey spiced. I've got honey rum. Redbeard. Redbeard, what do you want to try the honey with? Come back to me and I'll try the honey with something, especially for you. So Redbeard has got he's a YouTube channel as well, and he does. I think he's on Instagram. I think he does uploads to Instagram, but he does like rum reviews as well. So he'll be. He's always boring. He always does like rum and coke. He does the rum and coke test afterwards, and that's just dull, isn't it?
Yeah, getting on watching as well has like any sort of Instagram account. Just get in touch with us. We don't mind how small or about supporting rum lovers, no matter how big or small. So honestly, just no harm in
it. Carl said something about a cake. I missed the cake. Where is it? There it is. What's Carl saying about his cakes? Carl bakes as well. I really don't have a favourite. I've even had them with Jaffa Cake rum. Oh, interesting. It's my Jaffa Cake's not here actually. My Jaffa Cake's at Drink Stuff as well.
I never tried the Jaffa Cake rum. I heard a lot about it, but I never tried it.
It's out of the 4, because they do a Jaffa Cake gin, Jaffa Cake vodka. I've got a Jaffa Cake gin down there actually, which is a bit weird because it's like chocolate and orange with passion. Well, I've got a passion fruit one. Sorry, passion fruit Jaffa Cake gin. Yeah, the Jaffa Cake rum I think is the better one for chocolate and orange, because the gin is just weird. But the rum does quite work. But I think if you get a decent orange spiced rum like Mooncursor, I'm sure Lazy, you might be right, Lazy Dog. I completely forgot what the spiced was with Lazy Dog. That must be the one I'm thinking of. Orange Zest, that is the one I'm thinking of. So, right, here we go. So here's something. Redbeard, extremely boring. Need to get more adventurous. Need to dip my toe in. Yeah, you said that. Come on, Redbeard, please, mate. What? Oh, the spiced. Right. Okay, there we go. Right, I'm seeing commenting now. We're catching up. Right. Honey with the spiced. Let's do that. I'm going to do the spiced rum, but I'm going to add some chocolate bitters because that's how we roll.
Yeah, that sounds really nice, actually.
So this is what I like doing because I've got so many bitters here. Bitters kind of add flavour without adding the sweetness, and they're kind of good for that sort of stuff. So let's go honey. Honey. So that's Redbeard. That's down near where-ish your way. It's the rose mullion honey. It's not spiced, but it's honey. Cornish honey. And what with the spice? Where is it? Spiced? Where'd it go? The spiced. Spiced. Do I need to open another spiced? I think I need to open another spiced. There we go. Yep. Right. Spiced.
I like out of glasses.
You like what? Sorry.
Out of glasses just piling across the screen right now.
Honestly, if I was full screen, they'd be over here somewhere. It's kind of good that you're on like that because no one can see the full bar.
I'm just spread with empties, but I haven't got loads of glasses. I've just got bottles. Me?
Bottles, yes. Right. So honey and spiced. Oh, that's delicious as well. So that really tames the ginger. That really wow. So hang on. Let me get the facts of the honey rum. I'm forgetting. I think it's 12 grams of sugar, which will give you some rough idea. Hang on. Let me just go back to the live show. Hang on. Rose mullion. Which one's rose mullion? I can't see. Okay. That one, rose mullion. Right, the honey. Just to give you an idea of how sweet it is, the honey quite sweet. I've got no definitive grams of sugar in the honey, but Andy said to me it's quite sweet. So we're assuming it's about 16, 17 grams of honey equivalent of sugar going into that. So it's not it's still not really, really sweet, but what I'm basically saying is that's really kind of cut back the gingeriness of that. That's lovely.
I'm just looking. I've only got honey bun and a honey rum. I don't have any other honey rums anymore. I used to have a little mini of the rose mullion.
Yeah. The honey bell is my bottle's finished. It's up there. The other one I've got is over there. I can't get it at the moment. It's the Finders without the E. They're like their farm shop brand, if you know what I mean. That's quite tasty, but I prefer my honey rum at the moment. I absolutely love this. It's that rose mullion. It's really good. Really good. There was something else I was going to try. What's someone else gave? Oh, the chocolate bitters. What was I going to do? The spiced with chocolate. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Right. So the Lazy Dog spiced. Right, that's that. What was I going to do?
I think that
do something with chocolate bitters
and spiced.
Chocolate bitters and spiced. Right. Okay. So we've got some chocolate bitters.
Have you tried this question for you? Our local rum, where we are from, Shakespeare Distillery.
I have. I've not got a bottle. I've tried a tiny little nip of it. It's from what I remember, when I do tastings like that, it's either good or bad. And I remember it thinking, oh, that's quite good. But I haven't had that much of it to go.
They've got three. Yeah, they've got three now. They've got their white, their spice, and they've got a chocolate orange as well.
Wow. Okay. Chocolate orange seems to be like the thing at the moment. There's like a lot of chocolate oranges coming about.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because it's an easy flavour to get hold of, or if it's just like everyone's thinking about.
Oh, now you can have some fun. The Rome, right? This is bizarre. So you definitely get the orange vibes, this sort of orangey zestiness off the spiced rum, Lazy Dog spiced. What is in there? Cinnamon clove. So you get that. You get the spiced rum mixer coming through, but the aroma, you get the chocolate.
Ooh, how many dashes of chocolate bitters? Because I've got all of those.
I'm just gonna have a little play. I'm gonna wait. So I just did. I don't know what you've got. If you got Angostura, have you got Miss?
Got Angostura, I believe.
Right. So I'm just going for a second kind of little pipette.
Bear with.
If I'm missing any comments, by the way, guys, just capital letters. Copy and paste in capital letters. So Carl's ordered a few times, so he thinks he's got the original. See, it's what I mean, collector's editions. These are all going to be when you're famous in like 10 years' time, you know, when it goes massive and you are the mixer brand in the UK, these will be collector's editions.
That would be nice that would be lovely to see, actually. I think if anyone keeps hold of our original taste, even now, I'm like, I would love to see the original taste of guys, because even the one I've got at home is not an original.
Oh, look at the mood hoover coming in. Look, sorry, that Jaffa Cake stuff is not great. If we're going orange, it only takes two choices: shrub or Santa Teresa. All right, young Geraint. All right, calm down. Bristol rum honey. Hang on, whoa, Windy. What's that? Amuse me, Windy. What's Bristol rum honey? I don't think I've seen that. Ooh, the chocolate bitters with that. What orange rum do? Or you use the Lazy Dog?
Ooh,
chocolate.
Ooh, yeah. I've got Angostura. I will say I've got Angostura chocolate.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, see, this is I did see this pop up earlier, and he's put it in capital letters now. So obviously, the big flavour, the big rum mixer that's not Coke or ginger beer is obviously Ting, isn't it? Grapefruit soda. So bingo, ringo. What new flavours?
So I will say we are looking into doing limited edition flavours. We progress. I like, my mind is like full of loads of random fun things. So I don't think we'll do anything for at least a couple of years, just until we get established. But we've got like plum and fig. We've got like.
What? Wait! Stop! We're not going to do anything for a couple of years, and then you throw down flavours like that. Shut up! When's that coming out? Plum. Oh, I love plum. I love plums. I love figs.
Established.
Right. So what? Right. Okay. What do you need to happen before you release the plum and fig?
We need to be in a lot of volume quantity up, because we're currently in small production volume, so it costs us a lot to produce something or order, so that we fulfill more volume, so that we can price.
Okay. So if everyone here goes to 3 of their local bars, right, and says, right, we want this.
Yeah.
So and then when you go on holiday, you can go and say, right, we want this here as well. That's how we get the plum and fig.
Yes.
It's your jobs, people at home. Yeah. Wow. Plum and fig. All right, carry on.
So like plum, the whole idea is like maybe plum and fig is like in sort of like limited edition, because it's like those aphrodisiac sort of fruits, and then apple and mint sort of idea, and kind of like limited edition releases per year for different.
Ooh.
So you'd have Stratford Soda.
Wow. Apple and mint. I'm just trying to. That would be quite tasty as well. That would be the other obvious thing to go, like the whole mint mojito, like easy mojito kind of thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, we didn't want to start off with that, because we didn't want to be in a can sort of thing that's currently going on at the moment. We wanted to be no, we are, and that's why we didn't go with putting the ingredients as the name. Like, you've got Fever Tree knows what's in the Mediterranean tonic. No one cares what's in the Mediterranean tonic. They just know it taste nice. The hedgerow, the citrus and spice sort of thing. It was, you knew what vibe you were getting, but you didn't know what fruits it was that was in there.
Yeah. Wow. Like you've just got Bingo Ringo all excited. So he's down in Cornwall. He's all excited. He's typing in capital letters now. Look. So he can supply you Cornish figs, but then he goes on. He grows apple mint. I've got some. Well, I did have. It's not grown this year at all. But I've got apple mint as well. Apple mint's awesome, and strawberry. Karen's got strawberry mint. Special bingo figs.
Oh, that would be like, that's just only like 2 of the flavors. I've got a list about like 15 different combinations.
Wow. So, wow. Because obviously, you know, what we don't see behind the scenes, it's not just the product development, it's the labels and all that sort of stuff as well, and it's the fact that you can't have stock sitting around that would go out of date, you know, because you haven't sold it. That's going to cost you money. So
everything is all done by us, apart from the commercial recipes and the actual production of the social media is us, the marketing is us, the pairing guides are us, actually everything that you see. It's just me and Dan. There's no one else.
Do you know what? Right, I know it won't happen this year, but Rumfest with Ian Burrell, the big one down in London, right? Next year, 2023, right? Can you imagine, right, doing this spiced rum show? So being the mixer of the spiced rum show, and then doing the mixer of Rumfest. That would just be flipping huge, and it deserves it. It's not, you know, I'm not blowing smoke up your backside. It's a really good mixer. And I said that to you when you first mixed it. Don't get me wrong, I love the Rubicons and all that, and I do, you know, Gunner and all that. But Gunner have gone really commercialised and don't really sort of get involved with the community as much. Whereas you know, you're all about rum. You're all about, and that's it's easy to buy into, like a brand like yours. Really easy.
Yeah, so we're altering our social media as well now. We're going to try and do like rum producers from the UK and like people from you, and kind of like start pushing that rum scene a lot more than what we have been doing, and kind of be like, look, we're here for UK rum and for the producers, and kind of we are at heart all about rum. Why we're founded is because we care about local rums, small rums, rum drinkers. Like, originally we set out trying to get people away from gin and tonic into rum, but it's a lot harder than it is their mixers almost. So we're like, if we can get the rum drinkers, then the rum drinkers can need to be doing.
Yeah, totally. I mean, the biggest, this might not sound much, but the biggest endorsement I can give you tonight, right, for someone that suffers a little bit with gas, and, you know, if I have half a can of Coke, I burp left, right and centre. For all those little tasters I've had tonight, and all right, there is some debris left over, I don't think I've generally burped once tonight. And so for someone like me that has that whole gas, sugary kind of thing going on, I think that might not sound like a big endorsement, but that's huge, because it doesn't bloat you up. I don't feel full. I don't feel, I can't drink anymore. They're just lovely, lovely mixers.
Yeah. I've tried to tell people when we chat to the Rum Fest, it's like, not that I endorse getting hammered, safe drinking, but you can drink for longer with our mixers. You can
They're session mixers.
Yeah. For the sesh. That's our new slogan, sorted.
Hang on. Mummy Barman's just outside. Oi, Mummy B! She's hiding. I'm going to try and get a royal thumbs up from a slow rum. Hang on a sec. I don't know whether she's here or not. Is she here? Do you want something that's going to blow your mind? Oh, look at her little face. You'll never see this, but her little face is lit up like a Christmas tree. Right, hang on. Let's not that one. Right, let's give you some slow rum. Come on, wave to the crowd. They haven't seen you. Your hand needs to be here. So no, they can't see you because someone split screen. Look.
Yeah.
No, here. No, look, come here. Look. You can't look. I'm not on screen. I'm not on camera. Here.
I don't care.
Come here. Look, give me your hand. Look, they just want to. Oh, look, they still can't see you. They can't. Look, they can't see you.
What have I got to try? Oh my God.
Oh.
What have you been doing?
We're trying these mixers.
Right. Okay.
Right. So look, you're right. That's on. That's on camera. That's off. That's off camera. There. They want to see your flipping Jesus.
Glad to see Trevor's back in the lad.
Oh, Trevor, did you hear that? I'm glad to see Trevor's back. She's been worried about you, Trevor. Bless her. Right. Have a little try of that. We'll try and get the mic. We'll try and get the mic for the reaction. Oh, wow. Oh, did we hear that? Did we get it? Oh, wow.
Oh, very nice too.
Oh, very nice too. Oh.
So what do you put in that then? What was it?
Oh, look, she's getting brave now. So hang on. Let me pin myself in. So we put in the slow rum, which is nearly gone because that's nice, and the Hedgerow mixer.
Don't drink all that slow rum.
It's all right. We can get more. It's fine. It's fine. Right. So that. Have a try that. Dull TV, but it's quite funny from my end.
Very nice too. Better with the rum.
It's better with all. So this is Mummy Barman's. That's all right. Better with the rum.
It complements.
Again,
it complements the rum. There we go.
How's that?
Anything else you want to try? What are you in?
No. I've already had a drink. So.
Oh, have you now? I can't hear it in your voice at all.
Can you not?
No. Oh, no. She's off. She's gone. I think she's a little bit tippled already. these OAPs, Jesus. Has Mummy B taken all the wrong Koubé? No, she hasn't, Kevin. No, she hasn't.
No, he's not allowed me to try that yet.
Oh, see what I mean? She's getting feisty, look. Right. Neil, thanks for coming. Good night. Sorry, Katie, I don't know if you... Mummy B's sort of famous. She's gone off the grid a little bit. She's like refused to come in for a few live shows. You'll normally get like a little hand like that. That's about as brave as she'll get. You'll get a little wave. But because it's split screen, she doesn't trust me enough. She thinks she's going to be on camera here. So we couldn't get the raw wave this week. Bless her.
I mean, that's the same person. That's why he came on briefly, and that was it.
Yeah, but he's brave. He came on camera. This one's just staring at me through the door window. Just like that's funny. Honestly, these are. Is he not? He's quite sociable. Why does he not come on camera?
He's sociable. I mean, to be fair, what we agreed was, he goes, "You are the chatty one, two of us. If I go on camera, I'll just be stood silent in the background the whole time."
So I've followed, because I do a little bit of Instagram. I mainly do Instagram just for chatting to you guys and all that. So because the big thing I talk to brands, well, rum brands about, but like let's include you in that, is the more people that do video content, the more, and I'm not just saying YouTube, but the more video content there is, the more education there is about brands, the better they do. But people, I don't know, it's just kind of, I think you should do more video stuff. I think you should just come on and do like a Friday, I don't know, what's Instagram? I was going to call it an Instagram TikTok. That's not the word, is it? An Instagram reel. There we go. It's just like a flavour, a cocktail of the day or something.
Yeah, we're branching into that, to be honest. We're kind of having that relook at the brand sort of situation currently. And we have agreed like less photo, more video, more just kind of interacting with the rum, more a lot about pairings.
Yeah, people want to see the face behind the brand. That's what it is, right? And when they get the face behind the brand, they buy into it more. And the reason I'm saying this is I flipping well want that fig and plum, and I want to do everything that I can to get the fig and plum because I love figs and I love
special what's there a fig and plum for you.
Well, yeah,
Katie's home kitchen recipe.
Yeah, let's do it. I've got a soda stream. Well, I've got a soda siphon, to be fair. It's not a soda stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, it's just like
tired in the corner. It's just off camera, our soda stream, but kitchen as an honorary member of Stratford Sodas.
Yeah, Chris has done it. Chris has just put it there. It's like he's put Lazy Dog do that well. It's just like, and that's the thing, isn't it? That's what I mean. Becky is phenomenal at Old Mother Hunt. You know, her Instagram presence, just to get the brand out there, and her character shines through. And we know you because I've met you a couple of times, you know, and we've seen that in Manchester Rum Fest and all that. But I think when people buy into you specifically, Dan's a bit boring, but get Dan out there as well. But when people, sorry, Dan, but when people buy into you, that's when your brand sort of let's take Double Dutch, Joyce and Ricey, you know, the Dutch twins. People bought into them more than they did the brand, and that's how it exploded. Don't be shy.
Yeah, when we
do more stuff.
You are the face of the brand. I'm sorry, Katie, but you are the face. You are the brand. That's fine. I can deal with that. But I kind of got used to it because I did for about 12 months before we started the rum business. So I was kind of used to being the face of it. And then when we started Stratford Sodas, it was great because I got to bring a lot of contacts that I made over and kind of went from there. But it has been hard being like, yeah, we're the sophisticated. I'm Katie. I'm the complete weirdo behind the brand sort of situation. Like the balance.
Honestly, I felt like that like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, whatever it is, and just kept doing it. And now I don't care. I'm just like, yeah, sod it. Because I think, being brutally honest, I think someone like you has got as big a part to play in the rum category growing as what rum brands have, because, you know, these are the one thing I've learned, right? This is really bringing it back home. The one thing I've learned over the last few years is that, yes, I can do cocktails on this channel. I can do stuff like that, but people just don't want to invest in, A, they don't want to invest in lots of ingredients for cocktails, and B, they can't be asked. They just simply want something like that and a bottle of rum or a bottle of that and go. And that's where the market is, you know. And if you can be that big mixer brand,
yeah,
it's going to be huge.
Yeah, I mean,
cocktails are great for bars. Cocktails are great. Look, cocktails are great for people like me that you know, I'm lucky. I work with Monin quite closely, so I've got hundreds of Monin stuff here. George at William Fox, you know, I'm quite lucky. I get all that stuff. But when you're sort of saying that's what, £7-8 a bottle, times it by, I don't know, 15 different bottles that you need to make your favourite cocktails, that's a lot of money. So the market is mixers. That's what it is, but fun mixers. I'll get off my high horse now.
No, it's completely fine. Like I said, we're currently looking at our first year. What have we done? What do we want to change, sort of, in our first year of business? So it's nice getting feedback from people as well. We'd never seen our drinks tried in front of us, apart from friends and family going, this is the be all or end all of Stratford Sodas. If people don't like us here, to change something. So it's been the past few months have really been this is what you're working with, sort of.
So what you do at the moment? Do you do any like what do they call like pop up? Not trade shows. That's not what I mean. What are they called? Like farm shows. That's not the word I'm thinking of. But markets.
No,
that's the word.
Yeah, so I know what you mean. We didn't do any events this year. We were like, we just want to get out there, kind of understand like in the space that we're in for the first year, because again, it's a lot of outgoings for a small business, and we've realized this year after doing the Rum Festival, we're like, you know what? No, we want to, especially rum specific events. We want to go into that, and we're very lucky because we're Hagley Game Fair, which a lot of people are like, oh, Game Fair, it's all guns and cars, and really not. Like, we met Rose Mullion there, we met Two Brooks Seltzers there, we've met Dog, we met there, met Honeybell there. A lot of the rums that we've met have been at this game show, and we're only minutes down the road. We've got to get on that for next year, sort of thing. And it's just been kind of second year, you're probably going to see us about a lot more. We're going to be at a couple of places.
I think that's the thing. I think because I've followed you quite closely, I think you're. I don't mean it's funny, but I think you're a lot bigger than what you actually are. You know, to think you're 9 months into launching a brand, you know. But I know rum brands, I know gin brands, local to me, but I know brands that after 9 months they're still struggling to sell like 1 or 2 bottles. You know, and you're selling. You're at Manchester Rumfest. I know that was lucky or whatever, or right time, right place, or whatever. But you know, I could genuinely easily see you as the mixer brand of Rumfest London, like Burrell Ian's Rumfest next year, easily.
It has been a little bit of a bizarre a bizarre 9 months. I'll talk like we get messages like I've heard a lot about you, and I'm like, really? Months? How have you heard a lot about us? Sort of thing, and it's really bizarre, and especially because it's just not backed by any big company or any big brand in any way or any investors. It's bizarre being told like, oh, I've heard about you, and you're like, what? You've heard about us? Like we've had orders from competitors. We've had competitors from our websites, and we're like,
wow,
we're not prepared for this. We're not ready for this situation our drinks yet. So politely refunded the orders.
Wow. What's the biggest order you can handle at the moment then? If someone said to you, can I have a pallet of mixed?
I can do it. It's all me. It's all me that does all of that. I mean, we have a 125, which is sky high with all of our products and all of our trade show stuff, but it's just me. And then look, does all the orders, does all the bubble wrapping, sends it all out. That is all me.
So hang on, I don't mean this in a funny way, but is Dan in the business or is he not? Or
so quite heavily involved in the business, but he's recently taken. He's a mechanical engineer by trade. He's taken up a lot of contracts recently because the reality is, it's like someone has to support this business physically and someone has to support it financially. Sort of like trade off. So we kind of went with the scene stuff. So he does our accounts, our invoices, our day-to-day runnings. But I will not lie, I am not the business focused person out of the two of us. But in the trade, the people facing stuff, I do the sales and I do all the social media. But again, it really is too.
I think that's how you'll succeed though, is because you both bring, just to listen to that, you both bring like 2 different worlds to a business. You know, there's a people, it's just people like me. I'm just like one person. I don't have all that stuff to bounce off.
Yeah.
When you've got that other skill set, you know, that's just dynamite, absolute dynamite to have. But I think that's the people. I think that's the thing that people miss though, like genuinely, right? So, and I'll be honest, and the guys won't mind me saying this, but the feedback I got straight away was off these was like, wow, you know, they're quite expensive, but people don't. And I take that as a compliment to you, because people look at that and think it's a proper professional out there mixer brand and don't comprehend that it's just essentially you and Dan, and a lot of the time you on your own doing this. And you know, the whole reason it's expensive is because you're a small brand, and to be fair, you wouldn't want to be selling for like 70p a bottle anyway. But you know, I think that's the biggest compliment, is when people think, oh, that is quite expensive. I think that is a big compliment, because people naturally assume you're.
Yeah, this like, especially when we go to brand, like to bars and restaurants, we have to remind them like, you got to hit the market. They were, as a consumer, you were buying it £3.50, if not more, a bottle. Now they are so mass market that pubs and bars are buying in fevertree. Therefore, they can charge you £1.50. We would be making a loss if we charged the bar fixers in, because we're so small. We're not big enough. We haven't got enough orders to go even get that cost down at the moment. Because again, we're only on in our first 9 months, we can't get like 100,000 bottles made because we don't know if 100,000 bottles are going to be sold before they go out of date. That is.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. I mean, like FIFA, I don't know what it is now. I've lost track over COVID, but Fever Tree used to sell. You know, they used to have trade prices. Like it's not even called that. What's it called? Brand prices. I forget what it is now. They used to sell at like £7, £7 a case. If you're a brand, if you're distilling a rum, you could get Fever Tree for like £7 a case. It's ridiculous. 24 bottles for £7 because that's how they grew.
Yeah,
But
there's
no way.
We're like, people keep buying us, and you sort of thing. The more people place orders, the more our cost comes down. But until that, we are a premium mixer. We are where Fever Tree started, and there hasn't been into the market for a long time. People have forgotten the price of what a premium mixer actually just got used to Fever Tree being labelled as premium, but then now at a budget cost, a budget price.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're up against. But, you know, we're still in our first 9 months. We're starting to do the bar push because we've been so busy and because Christmas happened. We're we're in the push now into getting and hoping for a launch into all bars, sort of looking like next March, next. We are here for summer. You can get us in whatever rum bar you need, whatever city you need, sort of our brand.
Wow, awesome!
It's busy. I will not lie, it's busy. I'm setting up a business. We've been extending our home, and we've been getting married alongside running a business. I don't know what day it is anymore. It could be a Monday.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, when you're in this kind of industry, days don't matter. You know, we kind of work 24/7, and we have a day off when we kind of, you know, when it sort of schedules in, if you know what I mean. But hey, yeah. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. That's the game. Look, listen, darling, it's 10:20. I'm gonna let you go. I think I'm gonna get off myself, but I'm gonna chat to you more. I'm going to do all I can to help you guys, because this tonight has just. I should have done this months and months ago, but this tonight has just blown me away of rums that I just wouldn't have even thought of mixing with those mixers. But there's some quality stuff here, so I'm going to do whatever I can. I know these guys are going to buy into you quite a lot. So anything we can do to help, just shout. And likewise, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on tonight. It's been
happy to come back and also send mixers to you whenever you need them as well. Steve.
That's what I'm thinking. There's got to be some kind of, I don't know. I'm thinking of like long term, because I'm getting brands on every kind of week now, like rum brands. And there's got to be some. Obviously, I'm going to be trying. I've got a few left over now, but like using the mixers. But I don't know. It's like there could be. I don't know. My little brain's kicking into gear now. There's got to be something. Yeah.
I'll come visit.
Yeah.
I'll do an in the studio.
Oh, mummy barman will be cuddling you after she's had like 2 bottles of port tonight or whatever she's on. She'll be like cuddling you.
Me too. We'll be there together in the corner.
Let's just run through these. All the love is coming in now. So Windy's there. Look, Windy, I'll tell you who Windy is. He's ordered twice from you, so I'll give you his real name off air. But yeah, he's loving your stuff. What's this? 20 past 10. It's only 2:21. Where the hell are you? 8 hours. You've got to be East Coast. No, West Coast, US. I'm assuming 8 hours. Yeah, you've got to be West Coast. California. Oh, Scott, you're California, aren't you? You're my California person that was on earlier. So that's awesome. Thanks for sticking with us, Scott. Kevin, oh, hang on. So Kevin, I'll hook you up with Kevin as well. What's Kevin saying? Going by what Steve has matched with Lazy Dog, we may be placing more regular orders. Kevin runs mobile bars. Him and Rachel, they run mobile bars down south, but they also do lots of Christmas hampers and all that sort of stuff as well. So I'll hook you up with them. Tanner. What's Tanner saying? Tanner, respectable not to outsource the little work. Yeah, there's more fun in it. It's more fun learning.
So much fun.
Oh, hang on a minute. Right, so Katie, this is not for me. This is not my porn. I don't get off on this. But can you just do that for the camera, and then I'll put this on screen. There we go. Mrs. G is very impressed with the nails.
See my nails to Rum Fest. I had our brand logo on my nails for Rum Festival.
Oh, that's brilliant. Hang on a minute. What's windy here? I'm scrolling back up. I know there's comments coming. Oh, hang on, wrong one. Comments coming in. Exactly, but your choice of rum and Stratford Soda is ace. Oh, hang on. That's obviously a reply to someone. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Oh, we can sort of get. I think Tom's written this in 3 parts. Right, here we go. So, the pre-made home order cocktails aren't usually great. I'm not sure where this is going. So it works mixing your own alcohol, but these are a lot better. Okay, right. I get where that's going. Yes. And then Wendy's, right, there's the conversation, right. And then Wendy's saying, exactly, but your choice of rum and Stratford Soda is ace. Yes. Nice. All that love piling in. We've got new messages down here. Hang on, where did we get to? You were ace, Katie. Right, hang on. This is G. Katie, great to see someone passionate about a brand. Yes. Scott's in California. I thought so. Oh, Redbeard's still here. Redbeard, get in touch with Katie on Insta. I know you're both on Instagram. Get in touch.
Yeah.
Do that. Steve-O in Northern Ireland. I like them all very much. Have Stiggins and citrus. Oh, great fun. Yes. Oh, look out. Here's Mummy Barman. Look. Mummy Barman's on. Wow. Love the nails.
Yeah.
I think I'm the biggest Northern Ireland purchaser. Nice.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. We have a lot of
the only
Northern Ireland buyers.
Do you? Did we get? Hang on. Did we get to see your nail? Mummy Barman's got no nails. Defo. Oh, she's already on it. Look. You can tell she's pissed. She's getting on the comments. So. Awesome. Right. Everyone is still watching. Thank you very, very much. Katie, I'll give you the stats afterwards. I know we peaked roughly about sort of 10 to 10. There was quite a few on at 10 to 10. So I'll give you the stats afterwards. But where can people get in touch? People can get in touch. Hang on. Oh, most mousy. That one there. So go and buy your stuff from Stratford Sodas. stratfordsodas.co.uk. Go and hook them up on Instagram. I'm assuming you do Facebook and all that as well, don't you?
Yeah, we do have Facebook. The main way to reach us runs the Instagram. So if you drop a message, it'll be me. That gets back to you. And yeah, online, those messages get passed on to me again. So whoever you message, it will most likely be me replying to you.
Awesome. So yeah. So Dan's like the silent partner.
Dan is the silent partner. I mean, once his contracting comes down, he will be a lot more involved. He's just.
I love Dan. Dan's the spinner of the wheel from Manchester Rumfest. He's all over it.
It's a sensible one out of the two of us.
Hang on, there's a lot of love coming in for your nails.
I spend a lot of money on them, so I'm glad.
Wow. I'm not sure where this live stream's going now. It's after 10 o'clock, so we can kind of. I'll put that on screen, but I'm going to say pay full price. You type.
Yeah. Code is still active. I'm more than happy to run a new code for anyone that's kind of tuned out the first time around.
So I've got it ready. I wasn't going to say anything because I was going to say make them pay full price. Do you want to run that code for just people on this live stream right here, right now?
Yeah, happy to extend it.
Are you sure?
Another couple of weeks. Yeah, another 2 weeks I'll extend it for.
Right, okay. So this is the code. Are you sure? 100% sure?
Yeah.
And this is just... Right, okay. So if you whack STB Live in on your checkout, you will get... What was it? I forget what it was now.
25 off your first order with us.
25% off your first order. All right. And then after that, pay full price, you tight buggers. I bought and even I didn't use the code. Yeah, see? So, oh yeah, so there you go. So that I'll leave that on tonight. I'm not going to post that anywhere. That's just for you guys that are on here tonight. If you want to order, and I'm sure I know there's a couple of you ordered already, but we'll sort you out with something and love and whatever. But the astute ones will have realised that the code is still in my Discord community anyway. Yeah, see, look, he's on it. Chris is all over it. Bingo Ringo's already used it in the Discord. One last comment. Right. What's this? If slow and hedgerow is good, I may have to drop my spiced orange ginger. Oh, Kevin, seriously. Kevin. So Kevin loves Fever Tree's full fat, this is. Full fat spiced orange ginger ale. And I'm a big fan of the full fat one as well. I love that. But Kevin, in all honesty, as a business to business, you drop that slow. I was going to call it slow spice. The slow rum, Lazy Dog slow rum with Hedgerow. Call it whatever you want. Someone came up with a name earlier, slow or something. I don't know what they call it earlier. But Hedgerow, yeah. It needs another slow row. It needs another name, doesn't it? But I promise you, Kevin, business to business, you are going to be chasing the pound sign straight after that. That is phenomenal. That's such a good mixer. That's my star of the evening. That is my star of the evening. Slow rum, and that is banging. Hands down, banging. We are. Oh yeah, there we go. He's on it. Kevin's like, we are rustic mobile bars. I'll make sure you two. Oh,
hello.
Oh, Kevin. Oh. Did you know if you two chatted?
They've placed an order with us before, so.
Right. Okay. So Kevin and Rachel are rustic mobile bars down in sort of Sussex. Sorry, Sussex. It's got to be Sussex. Has to be Sussex.
I think yeah.
I forget where the border is
so.
there, but it has to be. Yeah. But yeah, they are down south, and they do a lot of hampers and a lot of that sort of stuff. So yeah, they love it. Right, Hedgerow. Mummy Barman's coming up with stuff. Hedgerow. That's what it's called, isn't it? That's what it's called.
Hedgerow.
You can't. Oh, hang on. What's she calling it? Sledgerow. Sledge. Yeah, I'm not. I know it's got the SL, but it needs some. It needs some sort of reference to slow, not just the slur. Slow hedges. I don't know. I'm terrible at naming drinks, but slow hedges would be about my limit.
I didn't call it that. Somebody else did.
You called it Sledgerow.
No, somebody else did earlier.
How much have you had to drink tonight? She's battered, absolutely battered. Oh, hang on. Hello. What? Hang on. What's this? Got a newbie. Who's this? Pamela Doherty. Just discovered your channel this week. Learning so much, watching your videos. Missed most of the live as I've been doing pub quiz sampling and rums at the bar. Pamela, I don't know where your pub is, but Pamela, if you're in a pub, you need to be stocking Stratford Sodas. Amazing. Hook Pamela. Well, slide into my DMs if you're. Just slide straight into Katie's DMs on Stratford Sodas. But if not, slide into my DMs and we'll hook you up. I don't know where you are. Let's get there. I'm going to get my local pub. My local pub's just reopened and new owners, and we're going to do some rum stuff, but I'm going to get them. I'm going to hook them up with some of that as well.
That'd be great.
That's going to be right.
That will be great.
Hedge slow. See, that's where I'm going. That's kind of fun. Hedge slow. See, I like that. The hedge slow, yeah. Just hearing the door slam. Hang on. Steve-O's on it. Just stay with us. You'll not regret it. Join the Discord. Yeah, boom. Right, 10:30. I'm going to let you go. It's Monday. I know it's Monday tomorrow. I'm lucky I don't have to really get up, but I'm sure you do. So, Katie, I knew you were going to be fun. Yeah. Sorry. Woo.
I'm more than happy with.
Yeah. Casey, I knew you were going to be awesome. I knew you were going to be that. We'll definitely get you on again. We'll do some more, I don't know, give it a few months or whatever. We'll have some more fun, more different mixes. But no, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for what you're doing for the rum community, because no other flipping brand is. And I just wish you all the success, because anything I can do to help, I will. Yeah, big love. And to Hubster. Yeah, and to Hubster. Amazing, amazing, amazing. People are all doing that. I'm going to sign off at the same time, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Next week is part 2 of the daiquiri videos. So we've got the English UK rums and the blended rums next week. Then I have a bit of a rant about fake spiced rums. And then next week is next week's Craft Rum Club. Craft Rum Club. We haven't got our bottles yet, but I promise you they're coming and they're going to be awesome. So, yes. So that is next week's live show. Thank you very much. Thank you for the birthday love last week. And Katie, again, amazing.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
We'll hook up and have a few drinks soon. You and Hubster, we'll sort that out. But yeah, awesome. So I'm going to finish the live there. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Toodaloo!